And welcome back to What If. Told you I'd get to the what ifs today as opposed to yesterday, just because we were busy. And this we're going to start some Kane Long. This is just the one shot. And that is, what if Vegeta hadn't crushed his Potara Earring in Dragon Ball Z? Now, to recap real quick, back in Dragon Ball Z during the Buu arc, the fight with Super Buu, Buuhan, Vegeta had defused with inside Super Buu, Buuhan. And Vegeta didn't want to do that again, crushed the earring, so they couldn't do it again. Now, there were excuses for why they couldn't why they defused all that. Apparently in Super, it's retconned to mortals can only stay fused for about an hour. It's not permanent when it comes to mortals. It's permanent when it comes to gods, but not mortals. Whatever. But what if Vegeta hadn't crushed the Potara? Well, ultimately, there's not a lot that would have changed. See, the big things we can go off of here is that A, they would have had the Potara, so they could have kept the earring, and then when they had to fight Buu again, they would have turned into Vegeta one more time, or they would have just waited for Gohan to wake up, and they ultimately would have taken down Kid Buu, Super Buu. They would have taken Buu down as a whole. They would have defeated Majin Buu. There would have been no Kid Buu after that, or Kid Buu, Fat Buu after that, due to the fact that he was kind of expunged from Kid Buu. So, and then Super Buu as well, which is why, he started to go. Well, technically what happened was he got disconnected from Super Buu, Buuhan, and then Kid Buu basically expunged him from his body during his fight with Goku. That's why he coughed him up. And really, Vegeta would have completely decimated Kid Buu because Kid Buu isn't as strong as Buuhan. He's not. Buuhan is not bar none, but for all it's worth, Buuhan was the strongest version of Buu we had, because at that point he had both Gohan, Piccolo, Trunks, Goten, all of them fused inside him. Plus, he was already Super Buu at that point anyway. We do know Kid Buu is at least twice as strong, at least by Goku's estimations, is about twice as strong as Fat Buu was when Goku fought him. That was before the split between Fat Buu and Thin Buu, which then resulted in Super Buu. So we know he's definitely stronger than probably the previous Boos. He might be stronger even than Super Buu prior to Buuhan and absorbing anyone else, but that one's up for debate. But we know those general facts. So after that, what happens now? Well, I think, honestly, the Kais probably would have had him give the Plataras back, so that Plataras are gone. When Beerus wakes up, that's all goes the same. Beerus kicks Goku's ass, he goes to the party. Now, because Buu's not there, he gets his pudding, he's able to stay relatively calm. He probably eventually gets a little fed up of waiting and just demands where the god, the Saiyan god is, and eventually they use Shenron to figure it out, and that works out the same. So really, there's not much to say that changes. If anything, there's a couple benefits in the future, like the tournament, the Universe 6 tournament. They probably do get Gohan on that one, even though he kind of declined initially. He didn't think he was strong enough. They said, they probably could just make an argument. It'll be a good test to see how strong you've become. So he'll be. Again, we know he'll be able to pass that written part of the test. So, now granted, I think it still would come down to Goku and Hit, but ultimately it helps them out just a little bit. They do have to get another member for the tournament, though. Actually, no, they don't, because they have to go immediately to Frieza to begin with now, instead of hoping for Buu and then going to tournament with Frieza. They immediately have to go with Frieza from the get. The only other minor issue is with the exhibition match. They probably have to find someone else, maybe like Piccolo or someone else. But really, when you break it down, Vegeta crushing that Potara earring doesn't really change anything. If anything, it smooths things out just a little bit. And it has no effect on Dragon Ball Super Broly for obvious reasons. But anyway, that's my thoughts on that. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. This was a short video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And as always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. I'll do a review of it at some point. Got two more what it's to do. I'm going to just bump the who would win to tomorrow because I'm kind of still recovering from just some work exhaustion. And as you can see, my speech is a little impaired at the moment. I have to actually slow my roll a little bit so I can catch my breath, formulate my sentence structure. not ramble over my words, and it's kind of just causing me to stutter and feel a little. I've also been feeling a little headachy, lightheaded all day. I slept till like noon. I got to bed like 1. So yeah, and I'm still feeling exhausted. So I need some R&R. Fortunately, we got the Christmas holidays coming up, so I'll get at least a little bit of R&R. Until then, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you folks next time. Have a good one.